What's going on, everybody? I'm here in Dakar, Senegal at the Renaissance statue, and this is a place that you definitely want to make sure that you come and see all of what this statue embodies. So we're going to talk a little bit to our guide, and he's going to give us some more insight into the history of this magnificent statue on the coast of West Africa in Dakar, Senegal.
First of all, this monument is called African Renaissance Monument.
Okay.
African Reborn Monument. Built in Senegal from 2008 to 2010. It took 2 years to build it over here. But the idea was from our third president called Master Abdoulaye Wade. And Master Abdoulaye Wade had this idea to build this African Renaissance Monument, but also he talked to his other brothers, who are also some other African presidents from other African countries, and they decided to build it in Senegal. Why? Because Senegal is one of the most important slave transit center during the slave trade. Because the Senegal coast is so close to the American coast, and most of the slave was bought from all of the places to Senegal before they were shipped to America. That's why they decided to build it in Senegal. It's a right place to build it. And also the African Renaissance Monument, if you look at it carefully, it's one African family. It's a man with a lady and also with a child. And they're stopping at the bottom, you have a stone, and a stone is the symbol of suffering. They're coming out from that suffering during the 4 centuries of slave trade, 2 centuries of colonization. Because when slavery was ended in 1848, and I always say it was replaced in another different system, because after the slave trade, automatically colonization would start. They call it the abolition of the slave trade, but I said no, they replace it in a different way. And during all those periods, 6 centuries, and now Africa needs to be free. Africa is coming out from that suffering, and this is what this monument is representing for. They're stepping on a stone, symbol of suffering, and man is the charge of his family who is left with his child to upstairs, to helping the future to this generation to build their futures. And the woman, one of her hands is behind, and also look at the child and telling him to build your future, and you have to remember of your past. You cannot build your future without remembering your past. And the child also is pointing straight to the Statue of Liberty in New York. Why? Because most of our ancestors was passed from here and go to America. And this is calling all our people who are all over around the world. We calling all our diaspora, African, reborn, New Africa, brothers and sisters, you all welcome back home. We definitely looking for work. We're definitely looking to see you guys back home. The doors and windows, everything is open for you. You guys are highly welcome back home. And when we go upstairs, we will have more history for you. Thank you.
All right, I thank you that. And you know, when you were talking, I definitely don't want to forget our brothers and sisters down in Brazil who were taken, and then down in the Caribbean, because we want to make sure that they come back too, because oftentimes when the slave trade is discussed, Brazil
in Cuba,
oh yeah,
Haiti also.
Haiti, yes. A lot of them, especially because Haiti with the French, but a lot of them are left out of the conversation. And that statue embodies and symbolizes that same struggle to this day in those particular areas in the world that people are enduring. Like I said, Haiti, Cuba, the Dominican Republic. Oh yeah, definitely in Central America, Honduras and Panama. And then even if you go into Venezuela and Colombia and to Suriname and Guyana, you can go on and on and on, Bolivia, into South America, but then also Jamaica, Bermuda, and so you have Barbados. So all of this right back here. So all of my folks down in the islands, South America, Central America, just know that Senegal is a place where, you have to see this in person. And so that's why I'm excited to be here and encourage you to come as well. So let's go ahead and get into this statue here as we're going to get close and personal with it, all right?
Exactly.
All right. Adventures of Darren and Destiny. And Darren and Destiny are twin brother and sister, and you go on their adventures throughout the African diaspora, meaning so African diaspora destinations, primarily focused in Africa, but we go to South America, we're going to go to the Caribbean. Their first book is going to take you to Ghana, and then we're going to go on a safari. And from there, we're going to go to Ethiopia, and then we go to Salvador, Brazil. And what the goal is to be able to inspire curiosity in the continent of Africa, in our children from a very young age, and to really tell a more accurate story. Most of our children are exposed to negative images, late night infomercials about how bad things are, everybody's sick, everybody's poor, everyone's uneducated, but that's simply not true. So what Darren and Destiny and their family do is they go to different African destinations. They are learning about these different places. You're beginning to see positive images, but still telling the truth. I mean, that's the important thing, to tell the truth about some of the things that have occurred. But it's all done on our children's level so they begin to understand it. And it begins to pique their curiosity. They begin to learn more. And hopefully one day they will want to explore and visit the continent of Africa and its many countries. There's just so much that Darren and Destiny are able to do, and as they're doing it, it's like they begin to open the minds of a new generation, and they don't get bombarded and indoctrinated with negativity. They're actually able to see positivity and inspiring images and messages about the African diaspora, as well as those who are still indigenous to the continent of Africa, and they begin to learn more and just see things differently. So I'm excited about introducing the Adventures of Darren and Destiny.